Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today the question is there anything for a guy in a Genglow self-care box? So if you're not familiar with Genglow, it is a self-care, like a monthly subscription. But I actually bought what they call a mystery brown box. So let's see what that's all about. So here we are. It is a brown box, so that much is true. Now, it did say that it should have over 8 self-care items in it, worth over $180.
Oh, really?
So we're going to find out. For those of us guys who are into self-care, sometimes it's risky because these boxes can have items that a guy just wouldn't use. Now, that's not to say it's a bad purchase because I can give it away, right? But I am interested to see what this. Now, this was on sale. I think it's on sale, $36.99. And then I just happened to use a free shipping code that I found on the site, and that brought it down. It wiped away the shipping, and then for some reason it also wiped away 99 cents. So I paid $36 even. And yeah, so mystery self-care brown box. I don't know how limited these are. I don't know how frequent they run them. They do have other one-time boxes there, but they are pricier. They're more along the price of the monthly Genglow box, which I forgot to write down how much that is, but I think it's with shipping and everything, I think it's around 60, I want to say 60 or $66. I've tried a couple of the Genglow boxes, I think last year, but this one I've never tried, and the fact that it was much cheaper and it's like a mystery, I figured let's see. So I did partially split the box open, but I will finish that. So you'll have to let me know in the comments, have you bought the Genglow box? Have you subscribed to the Genglow box? Have you tried one of these mystery boxes? I'd be interested to know. Now, again, it's supposed to be over 8 items. This is the box, and it does look jam-packed. I don't want to get too close to the camera because if you noticed in my last couple videos, I tried to move things to the camera really close and then it doesn't work out. It's blurry. So, and the problem is I'm using the back cameras on my phone, which means I can't see. I don't have a screen facing me, so I can't see what you're seeing, so I never know if I'm blurring things or not because I'm just looking at the back of my camera. So, all right, where do we want to start? I'm going to put that down, and I'm going to start with this. Voish, New York, vegan body cream. This is made in Korea, which that's great because lately I've been trying out some different Korean skincare. I know that's all the rage, right? And I've actually been liking it. So I've never heard of this brand. It does say it has olive oil and avocado oil in it. And it looks like, well, because it says it's a body cream, I don't know if you would use it on your face or not. That's always a question I have. I don't know that it's always great or interchangeable to do that, but it says it's a deeply moisturizing body cream packed with nature's finest ingredients like organic olive oil and avocado oil to leave you with soft, hydrated, and glowing skin. So it is a 3-ounce. It says green tea. I don't think it even mentioned that. So 3 ounce. That's a nice size. So that's item 1. Item 2, which, yeah, this is what I was talking about. When a guy gets a self-care box, it can be dicey. I don't think I'm going to be wearing this. I know you want me to put it on, but I'm not even going to do that. It does say handmade. I don't know where from or anything, but all right, what the heck. So there we are. I'm not sure exactly what this is for. Well, this would be to hold your hair back, I guess. I'm supposed to like go. But anyway, I do like the color. But yeah. So then we have a starfish pumice stone from IpswichBaySoap.com. So that's pretty neat. I don't actually have a pumice stone. Now, when I get scrubs that are like exfoliating, I'll use those. Only occasionally, though, in the shower. I'm not like a regular. I don't use anything like that too often because it can be harsh on my skin. I have pretty sensitive skin. So, anyway, yeah, that's the pumice stone. So that's nice. It's a nice size. It fits in your hand. Okay, so that's item 3. Item 4, base blue. Now, I don't know. I'm guessing that this might be like a compact. It feels pretty weighty, actually. Yeah, it has a snap here. And then, okay, well, it's not a compact, but it's a mirror that just fits in here and snaps shut. So, yeah, that's kind of fancy just to have a mirror on its own. So that's, again, am I going to use it? Item 4. Item 5 is base blue. Is that the same? No, that's not the same as the starfish. So this is interesting because it looks like it is soap. Hopefully I'm not blurring, putting this too close. Looks like it's soap, and then it has like a mesh bag behind it, which is probably to hold whatever this is. So this is a body hand soap bar, again by Base Blue, Washington, D.C. So if I don't smell anything, and this is just the stars, the bar. It's actually sunk into like a styrofoam holder. This is the styrofoam. So it's just a small yellow star bar, but that would be pretty in your, if you have a guest bathroom. That's pretty neat. And then, here's the mesh bag. So, I guess you could also take that with you when you travel. And here's a mesh bag to dry it out. So that's cute. I mean, obviously I'll use soap. And I'm not going to even wait for a special occasion. I know sometimes when you get pretty soaps like that, you just almost want to leave them out and not. But then I find like that's just a waste, right? I may as well use it and enjoy it. Again, I didn't pick up any scent there, but maybe once I open that tight cellophane it's in, I'll get something. So here is another body cream. This one is, I'm trying to look where, it says made in the EU, Bulgaria. And it says a body sunscreen that protects optimally the skin from the sun by forming a protective filter against UVA and UVB rays. It does say it's SPF 30. So, and that's a nice size, 5.92 ounces. CLLC by GN. A lot of initials there. So yeah, we got another body cream. And by the way, I should mention that in the description of this mystery brown box, it did say you may get two of the same item, which I'm hoping that's not the case, just because you would like to get all different items, right? So where are we at? We are at item one, two, three, four, five. This is the sixth item. And then, oh, we got a sizable one. This is base blue again. And that is the same company as the mirror that we had. These are dry and wet dual action facial cleansing wipes. Individually wrapped face cleansing wipes, 20 count. That's a nice amount. Water active cleansing wipe, gentle to use on sensitive skin, remove excess oil and refresh skin. It's funny, for the ingredients, it gives you ingredients separate for the wet and the dry. So I'm assuming, this says night, this says day. So let's look inside. What packaging, huh? Look at the way that, oh, look at how that's, no, I can't do it. When you push it one way, it says wet, and when you push it another way, it says dry. I'm probably messing that up on camera. But anyway, oh, look at now, there you do have, there's day, that's the orange ones, and then night is the blue ones. So that's pretty neat. Now that's funny, because I was thinking it said dry and wet, but this says day, and night. So it does say wet and dry. Oh well. I don't know which one you're supposed to use for which, quite honestly. It just, yeah, I don't know. But that'll be interesting. Now, I don't know about a dry facial wipe. I want something wet. Yeah, this says dry. And it doesn't give you any directions like that, but it just says water active cleansing wipe. So maybe I would wet my skin first, and then at night the wet one, which is makeup removing wipe, which I don't have any. I don't wear makeup, but I'm assuming since that's wet, I will just be able to just use that without wetting my face. So that'll be interesting. I'll definitely use them. I like facial cleansing wipes. So that is item 7. And it looks like we have 2 more. So we did get at least 8, like they said. This Danica Jubilee. What a festive box. In fact, this seems to have like an aqua or fish theme. We got the starfish soap and this, and we also got the pumice stone. So yeah, they did a good job with the theme here. Now this says under the sea mug. Oh, now that's going to be cute. Danica Jubilee. Now Danica is a brand. If you watched any of my Huga unboxings, Danica is a brand they often feature in their box. But yeah, this is a very very cute box there. I love that. So, oh boy, look at that. Look at that. Hopefully you guys will be able to see all the different wild or sea life on there. Wow. I love it. And inside there's even a turtle. Hopefully you could see that turtle up here. Yeah, I love it. Made in China, dishwasher and microwave safe. That is really cute, especially if you're into. I keep wanting to say wildlife. If you're into sea life and everything aquatic, that is really really nice, and it's a good size. It doesn't say how many ounces, but I would guess definitely more than 8 ounces. It's probably more like a 12 ounce. So yeah, that's very nice. And like I said, there seems to be a theme here with sea items. Okay, so the last thing is a mysterious bottle in bubble wrap. Um, I'm guessing it's got to be a serum of some sort. It is a serum of some sort. All That's interesting. Dirty Lamb Ultra Day Serum. Vegan, natural, unisex, daily. It's 1 ounce. How it works. Brighten up your day with a powerful blend of fast absorbing, naturally derived oils. Prime your face with our non greasy formula that will look beautiful with or without makeup. And it says apply 2 to 3 drops warming between the palms before patting on your face. It has rice bran oil, hemp seed oil,
Huh?
neem oil. That's like what you treat your plants with when they have pests on them. I didn't know they put that in skincare. Am I that behind or that out of it? Sunflower seed oil, sage oil, and citrus lemon oil. So this is all oil. Like there's not anything else in there, which I kind of like that because there's no fillers, there's no chemicals. I mean, this is purely. Now the question for me will be, how well does it absorb? Because some oils will just sit on your face and make you look oily. Other oils I've tried or oil blends will soak in nicely, and that's what I like. I don't like having an oil pit on my face. And I don't like going to bed with that either because then I feel like it's all over my pillows. And so this is distributed by Dirty Lamb in Akron, Ohio, and the website is thedirtylamb.com. So I've never heard of that brand. But again, if you are a customer of Genglow, these brands might be something you already are very familiar with. Like I said, I got a couple Genglow boxes to try out. I think it was last year. But even so, I really don't recognize any of these brands. I don't know why this one sounds a little familiar to me, CLLC. I feel like I've seen it, but I don't know that I've actually ever received anything and tried it. So, yeah, we got a total of 9 items. And like I said, I got that for $36. So that comes out to only $4 each. So, I mean, I don't think you can beat that. So, I guess to answer the question, can there be anything for a guy in a Genglow box or a mystery brown box, as they called it? So, I would say yes. Obviously, there's a couple things in here that I probably won't use, like the mirror being one of them. And of course, I don't think I'll need that. But honestly, the rest of the items, the pumice stone, the starfish soap, the body cream, we got a couple body creams, the mug, this, and the very interesting wet and dry face cloths. I mean, I will use all those. So I feel like it was a good purchase and the price was definitely worth it. So, and I did just look on the site before I started this video. They do still have the brown box there. So if you're interested, I'm going to put the link below. And I'm not affiliated with them or anything, so I don't get a commission. But I'll just put the link there if you're interested to go look at that. And in addition to these one-time boxes. Like I said, they have a monthly subscription box of self-care items. So if you're interested, take a look. And that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this unboxing of self-care items. And let me know below, did you see any favorites in here that you've tried before, or were these all new for you like they pretty much were for me? And does this company interest you, and have you tried them before? So drop a line in the comments, and if you like the video, please give me a like. And I hope you subscribe so that the next time I post a video of an unboxing, you'll be the first to know, and you can come on back and see what I'm opening up next. All right. Well, that's it for me, guys. I will see you the next time around. Take care of yourself, and I will see you. Bye-bye.